everybody. Welcome back to Boston, the site of some historical tea parties over the years. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the Bruins, and they're ready to go. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Bruins take possession to get this one underway. The Islanders gain control of it. Passes it over. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Geeky's going to play it to the corner. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Bruin. Pokes the puck away. And now it's grabbed by Lindholm. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. The Bruins win the draw. Grabbed along the board by Geeky. Slides it diagonally to McAvoy. New York's got the puck. Across the line along the left wall. And still using the stick to poke the puck away. Scooped up along the wall by Palmieri. Bruins looking to make something happen here in the corner. Looks to set up at the point now. Steps inside. Feeds the puck to Pellick. Gaining momentum up along the side. New York's got the puck against the boards. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Here they come up along the wing. And we'll get a face-off after the puck hops into the bench. Boston's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And that goes off a body. Picked up along the boards by Holmstrom. Quick pass to Barzal. Here's a shot. Makes the save.
Well, I really like the way that this game has started for them here, James. And the reason why is that they're physically engaging. Just have a look at this hit right here. When you want to drive play, you want to impose your physical will right from the start of the game. You want to be prepared right from puck drop. That hit right there tells me they're ready.
The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Arvidsson's crossed the line and gained the zone. Oh, he blocked him!
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his chest.
Boston's got the puck in their own end. And he sidesteps the check there. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Sisnik is quick on the draw. Heineman's gained the line and on the attack. Quick pass across to Chanot. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Shakes himself free. Oh, a short save.
Sorokin's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Here we go. Puck's in deep. Boston's got the puck. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Hit along the wall by Heineman. Rips it. And that's deflected off someone in front. Pass back to the point. Picked up along the wall by Mayfield. What a steal in his own end. Feeds the puck over to Chanot. Quick shot. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end. Heineman's got it in the defensive end. The Islanders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Lee's swooping in on the attack. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. Directs it on over to McAvoy. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Islanders have it now. And some good footwork to kick it away. The Bruins take over on possession. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Cizikas is off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
Well, that's a frustration penalty. I've taken many of those in my day, James. It's going to be the cross-checking penalty. Once you extend your arms, you're in trouble.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
Well, the first goal of the game can certainly create the momentum that can last throughout the game, James. You know the stats. This one's on the power play. If they can convert on it, it's a good sign.
Puck cleared from the defensive end. The Bruins gain possession. Moves it to Minton. The Bruins cross the line and gain the zone. The Islanders get a hold of the puck under man. Gets it out of his own end. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Passes on over to Minton. And he's knocked off the puck there. And manages to clear the zone. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Quick feed to Minton. Slides it across. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Peugeot. Moves the puck along the half wall. McAvoy's taking it from his own end. The Bruins take it across the blue line. Makes a move in front. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score goals. This one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Scrum ensues along the boards. Takes the feed from his own end.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Fires it on net. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Receives the pass. And he sends it across to McAvoy. Great pressure to force the turnover by Palmieri. Shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Feeds it over to Essimo. And as both teams are now back at full strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and a good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
Essimo's got it in the offensive zone. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And it's taken by a teammate and stays in. A chance on goal. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Oh, he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
And he stakes that one with the glove. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Essimo. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. And stay on his feet after that hit. Here's a short pass to Torelli. Denies him! Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Takes possession of the puck off the draw. Through center along the wing. Tremendous hit on the play, and that opens up some space.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Tiptoes around the poke check. Pass on front, and that doesn't connect. The Islanders will play it in their own end. Jostled off the puck. Up the neutral zone now. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. the puck over. New York's got it along the wall. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Quick pass to Pasternak. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Scrum along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Lee. Puck scooped up by Engvall. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. The Islanders have it from their own end. Gains the zone through the middle. Lane pass ahead. The Islanders looking against the half wall. Breaks it and rips it. Makes the save and puts out the fire in front. And he takes the feed. Slides it across to Drouin. Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. With some open space at center. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. The Islanders have it now. Grabbed along the boards by Lee. And that's broken up by Zadorov. The Islanders look to start the transition game. Works it across to Drouin. Passes it to Pasternak. Scooped up along the wall by Saka. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. The Islanders have it against the wall. Engvall's lugging the puck. Dishes it off. Moves it to Pete. Feeds the puck across to Pasternak. Right up the gut into the offensive end. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Fires it on net. Oh, they just got enough of that to keep it out.
You know the goalie style game when you need to watch the puck to the corner.
Boston's got the puck along the wall. And that goes off the player in front. Angles it over to Zadorov. And that's a great hits-up play by Lee. The Islanders are on the attack. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, and even bigger save on the slapper.
So that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Still lots of time left in the period. We're still scoreless. The Islanders go with the puck on their own end. Takes the feed. Sends it over to D'Angelo. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. Nice zone entry on the left side. Moves it to the middle. The Bruins are first to light the lamp tonight, and let's see where it goes from here.
There's been some back and forth action, and you have to believe that sometimes when there's one, there's more to come.
Handles the pass at center. Siplikov's going to play it against the half wall. Great read by McLean. Picked up along the boards by Siplikov. Back to the blue line. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Boston's high activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. Lindholm's won the faceoff. Handles it again. Nice dish from the left wing. Rocks him. Quick feed to Romanov. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Handles the pass. D'Angelo's got it along the wing. Taken along the wall by Siplikov. feed down low. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Lindholm.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Picked up along the wall by Pelech. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. The Islanders get a hold of it. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Brings the puck into the offensive zone now. Can't get it to go. The Bruins gain control of it. Moves it quickly over to Pasternak. Here's a chance, and he rings the post.
The Bruins lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
Moves the puck across to Beecher. Nice zone entry from the right side. Puts it on net. Blocked in traffic. Taken by Pelech. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. With the stop. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. More than half the frame has been played here. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Boston's got it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck. Oh, what a stop at the club by Swayman!
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Boston's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Slides the pass over to Arvidsson. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Grabbed along the boards by Boqvist. Here's a feed in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Minchin's won the draw, and they're on the attack. The Islanders move it ahead. Here's a chance. Hurry to the slot. Here's a chance in front. Shot deflected. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Engvall.
I love the common poise to this play. I mean, he's not waving his stick around. He kind of surprises his opponent right here. And it's that catches his opponent off guard and disrupts the play.
Puck picked up in the open ice. He's got a step. Swing on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. Great play from start to finish as he executes with some great speed to break away from the pack. And then it's all about the execution. When you're one-on-one with a goaltender, you bring yourself back to your practice days, and you use your move.
The Bruins look to be on a mission tonight, already up by 2 here, and we're still only in the first.
Well, the mission is possible because they've been dominant out there tonight, James. They've been relentless. They competed for pucks, lose pucks at will. I mean, they've outbattled their opponent, and now they're sitting with a 2-goal cushion.
Here's a short pass to Saka. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Slides it diagonally to Peak. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James. And you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds the back of the net.
The Bruins have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. The Islanders take control of the faceoff. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Through center. Deflected the stick there. The Bruins get a hold of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Feeds it over. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
Sorokin's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Quick pass to Siplikov. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Shot! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Bruins across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Redirected off a stick. Oh, great save by Sweden. Moves it to Arvidsson. Feeds the puck to SMO. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Cizikas. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. Pass right back. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
The Bruins have it from their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Quick feed to Palmieri. The Islanders pick up steam and are on the attack. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Long reach breaks up the momentum. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Mayfield. New York's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Pajot. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Battle along the wall. Esimon's picking up steam. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Now he slides it up to Pajot. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. Saka's going off for cross-checking.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms in cross-check, you're serving two.
New York's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
A chance to clear. Oh, they can't get it out as they're still stuck in their own end.
Yeah, and this is a tough one. Now they're fatigued, James. They had an opportunity to get it 200 feet down the ice. Now they're back on their heels.
The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. New York's looking to break out. And now he tries to get it across to Barzal. And they cough it up at center. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Great defensive effort with the stick. Pass across to McAvoy. Trying to clear. Loses his balance on the play. Puck picked up by Lindholm. Sends one up to Barzal. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Sends the pass over. The Islanders gain control of the puck. Quick pass across to McLean. The Islanders played along the wing. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. The Islanders have it against the wall. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. They move the puck out of harm's way. And he feeds it down to Pajot. The Bruins have possession shorthanded. And they send it down the ice. New York's got the puck. Tries to feed it over to D'Angelo. Sneaks by the puck check. Beautiful stop to get a piece of it with the glove.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. Scores! Well, they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
Yeah, it certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they got to get closer than within two if they want want to find a way back in this game. Well, I love the goal on this play, but I think I even like the assist better. I mean, the contact that is initiated to be able to get possession of the puck is the reason why the whole play starts. Just love that initiator.
Late goings of this period. The Islanders are trying to get back into this one as they still trail by 2 goals. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. And now it's over to Suzukas. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Yokiharu.
The Bruins are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Picked up along the boards by Heineman. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Tried to get GQ with it and loses possession.
Easymon's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
The Bruins take it across the line. Fires it. He scores!
You typically have speed, as indicated right here, James. He's trying to create 2-on-1s. You have net drive. You got it all, and you bury it.
Boston's been the better team here in the late stages of this first period. More shots, more goals. Simple as that. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Passes it over. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Pushes it across to Isao. Takes a shot. Oh, it was a miss, and he stopped it. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Here in the late goings of the period, Boston's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. The Bruins will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And a solid stop on the play there. The Islanders move to the offensive zone. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. The Islanders ready to go on the attack. Scores! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now.
I want to take this replay back to where it all began, and it's going to be on the hit. I mean, in that contact zone that separates a player from puck. I mean, if you don't make this hit, you don't get possession, and there's no score.
Boston's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. And off the face-off, they take possession. Boston's got it in their own zone. Puck grab by Lowry. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shot! And there's a glove save on the play. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The setters will glide into the dot. The Bruins will go to work here in the offensive zone. Shuts them down.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Sends a pass over. New York's got it along the wall. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Zaka. He carries the puck up along the wing. Passes it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Drouin stick handling in his own zone. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. pellet. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Sweden. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Quick pass to Romanov. Oh, flushes the leather. What a stop. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Nasty hit along the wall. And that's off the stick. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports.
Join us at our arena as the first sports and entertainment facility in the entire country to use 100% renewable energy. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the Play and Clean recycling bins located throughout the arena. Thank you for joining us in a campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Sorokin's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Great coaching from the reach. Works it across to McAvoy. Hammers a shot. Oh, and he puts it wide to the net.
Well, this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just miss by a few inches.
He grabs the puck here at the point. And he gets the blocker on that one to turn it away. Moves it to Lindholm. The Islanders have it now. Long pass across the ice. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Feeds it to Pasternak. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. And he turns that one aside. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Scrum along the boards. The Bruins gain possession. The Islanders will play it from the defensive zone. Here they come. From the open ice, they gain the line. Slides it across. Corrali's got the puck in his own zone. Dumps the puck in. Quick feed to Pollock. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it quickly over to Lowride. Can't get a hold of that pass. Here's a short pass to Cizikas. Takes a shot. And that's denied by Swayman. Hammers it on net. Just misses. Tries to get it out of harm's way. Quick pass to Corrali. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Angles it over to Siplikov. Tries to get the puck to Cizikas. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Boston's gained possession along the boards. And now he angles it across to Pasternak. New York's got the puck in their own end. And he takes the pass. Slides it diagonally to Lindholm. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Here they come on the attack down the left side. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. And a great save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Bruins have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. The Islanders win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. New York's got it now. Big stop right there. Lindholm's moving the puck through his own zone. Great positioning by the defender. Puck exits the zone. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. There's a shot. Gets in front of it. Moves it to Saka.
Like he always does. I love that he fights for his space here to be able to get to an area where he has a little bit of time to get the one-timer off. He knows he's got to get off in a hurry, and he puts it in the back of the net.
The Bruins are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
Taken along the wall by Lindholm. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And that's a smart heads-up play by Barzal. And he takes the feed. Quick shot! Tough save by the goalie.
Swayman's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between
Stats won the draw here in the defensive zone. A little back and forth. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Quick feed to Romanov. And he takes the dish. Into the offensive zone. Shot! Oh, what a big-time stop by Swayman!
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Bruins now lead by 3. Corrales won it in their own end. Quick pass to Beecher. Takes the return feed. Dumps it in. Here's the shot. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Boston's won the draw. Flips it on net. Denies him with a save. And now it's grabbed by Cizikas. And tries to make a diagonal pin. Right up the gut. Here they go. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Islanders look to start the transition game. Gaining momentum along the wing. New York's on the attack. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Islanders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Penalty coming up. Whistle stops the play. The Islanders will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
Boston's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it and look for different adjustments to be made.
Romanov's got it in the defensive end. New York's got the puck along the wall. Boston's moving it along the wing. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Dumps it in. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Slides it up front. Boston's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, that's a piece of it with the glove. Drouin's taking it from his own end. Passes ahead from the right side. The Islanders play it along the boards. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. The Bruins carry it along the wall. And that one's stopped. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Horvat's won a big draw on their own end. The Islanders have it now. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Sends it across the ice. Puck sent over to Arvidsson. And he can't hang on after that hit. The Islanders gain possession of the defensive zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Moves it quickly over to Pellet. Takes the pass. To his teammate. Can't pull the trigger. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. No room for that one to get through. Oh, smart heads-up read. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Quick pass across to Zaka.
Pajot standing up, ready to go.
The Islanders get a hold of the puck, undermanned. Dishes it off.
With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that you push, you continue to work on your habits, because the timing could be different next time.
And he's able to handle that one.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
Takes it to the front. Great save by Sweden.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Picked up along the wall by Geeky. New York's got possession at center. Makes the glove stop. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Fans being treated to an awful lot of lamplighting tonight. It's 5-2. Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Sends it in deep. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Easily turned away by the goalie's glove. Looks to pass it to SMO. Extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
A spirited battle along the boards for the puck, and it's kicked away. Great read in the offensive zone by Leroy, and that's intercepted by Siplikov.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
And now he moves it to Minton. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Forces the turnover. Takes the puck. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Bruins win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Big stick save by the goaltender. Arvidsson's got it behind the net. And it takes a shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
New York's got it into the offensive zone. Oh, look at the pass. Shuts him down. The Islanders gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Boston's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Stoppage in play, offside the call. New York's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. And we got a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
He's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
Great stop by Sweden. Oh, there's one more.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dived in and doing it.
Breaks off the crossbar.
Romanov's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the plate numerous times.
Here's a chance, and not much on that one. New York's got the puck along the wall. Fires it into the offensive zone. Moves with the puck in the corner. The Bruins take over on possession. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Romanoff's last chance is going to ring off the post here, James. He is frustrated, looking up at the stands, up at the sky right now. He can't believe he didn't put it in the net.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Swoops in off the wing to drop the puck after the centerman tied him up. New York's got it from behind the net. Here's a short pass to Heineman. Oh, what a save in front!
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
The Islanders will play it in their own end. And now he tries to get it across to Heineman. Puts it on net. Oh, what a save as it denies them again. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Lindholm. Handles the puck. Lindholm's got it along the boards. Puck dumped in. Grabs the puck in the corner. Sends the pass down low. Pucked away by the goaltender. Looking to set up offensively. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. Boston's in transition. Sends it in on the attack. New York's got the puck in their own end. And he gives it over to Drouin. New York's got the puck against the boards. Receives the pass.
Chanel's been buzzing out there, James, tonight. I mean, he already has a goal. This is a blowout game. At times we've had the stats.
Oh, what a glove save there! He read that perfectly!
There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast, which is generating a ton of speed. And it's a track meet, trading chances at both ends.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Corrali's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And he stands tall in goal. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Boston's got it, and they're on the attack. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Wow, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
Palmieri's lugging the puck. Slides it on over to Corrali. And that pass is redirected. Picked off by Pellick.
Knowing how to protect a lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
Beecher's got him deep in the offensive end. New York's gained possession along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Tries to feed it over to Minton. And he takes the feed. Big time stop there. Puck scooped up by Horvat. Gaining momentum up along the side. Takes the puck at the point. Feeds it down low. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Works it across to Bullock. Reaches out and uses the stick.
Oh, stop it! That was insane! It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
A lot of this, these fans are starting to get on their feet to look through that. This was an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet and supportive you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
Just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Quick pass to Pulock. Slides the puck over. Boston's got the puck. Moves it to McAvoy. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Great pass from the left wing. Puts it in deep. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Slides the puck across to Segura. Middlestat swooping in on the attack. Quick feed to Pulock. Moves the puck over to Engvall. And now he angles it across to Horvat. Shot! Gets in front of it for the block. Moves it on over to Segura. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Saka. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Pulock. Moves it over to McAvoy. Slides it diagonally to Saka. The Islanders have it from their own end. Takes the feed. And the puck leaves the zone. Moves it quickly over to Lee. That knocks him off the puck. On the attack along the boards. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. New York's won the faceoff. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Angles it over to Romanov. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's stolen by Romanov. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. The Bruins take it along the wall. And that's intercepted by McLean. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Levels him with the hit. New York's got it against the boards. Great pass from off the right side. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Boston's got the puck along the boards. It's a good footwork to kick it away. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Sissik has won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Turn that one aside. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Yoki Haru's crossed the line and gained the zone. New York's got the puck. Feeds it over. And he catches that one with the glove. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And a great save! And now it's to Mayfield. Slides it to Sissik. With possession along the wall. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Quick pass across to Segura. Too much traffic in the lane. Moves it over to Barzal. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. Shuts him down. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Bruins start with the puck in their own end. Boston's got it in their own zone. The Bruins ready to go on the attack. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And that's a smart heads-up play by Palmieri.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Boston's got it behind the net. Dishes it to Pasternak. Boston's moving it up the ice. The Islanders take possession in the defensive end. The Bruins have it behind the cage. Working the puck deep inside their own end. New York's got possession of the puck. To the low slot. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Scooped up along the wall by Lindholm. Fantastic save! They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Picked off! And the defenders take possession. The Islanders in transition at center. High save, you've got to be better than that. Grabbed along the board by Siplikov. Near the 40-minute mark of the game. The Bruins gain possession. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. New York's looking to break out. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. The Islanders play it along the wing. Here's a shot. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
New York's coaching staff having a tough time rallying their troops here. A real frustrating night.
Scores! Well, a sign that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And, hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
The Islanders finally show some life here, but it's still too much to not enough at this point.
Yeah, they've been out-battled, they've been outscored, and they've just been outplayed this whole game, but they've got to use that goal as a positive reset and just look forward.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Fires it! Boston's got the puck in their own end. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. New York's gained possession along the boards. Oh, a good textbook hit there. Here they come on the attack. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Can't keep a hold of it. Sends the feed in front. And that chance is blocked. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next.
Fans, tonight, the home team is dropping $50 gift certificates to Delvin's. Proud sponsor of tonight's game, with 70 stores and 14 restaurants, Delvin's NFL.
Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. To go here in regulation of what has been a very one-sided affair. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
New York's had a strong 40 minutes of play, but it can be frustrating when you've been dominating possession and you look up at the scoreboard and you're trailing in the third period. You got to stay the course, continue to dominate that possession time, but figure out ways to get to the interior, not just hang out, be influenced to the outside. You got to get inside and make it count.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Tries to feed it over to Horvat. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. And that's a great heads up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Handles the pass. Boston's moving it into the offensive end. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Moves it up. Sauces it tape to tape. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Coming to the slot. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. On the left side, he moves it up ahead. New York's got it in the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Siplikov. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Here comes the call. The Bruins are being called for tripping.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick caught in your opponent's skates, and you wind up in the penalty box.
The Islanders send their man advantage unit out once more.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Takes the feed. Oh, it's a blocker on it, but a stop by Swayman. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Sends it over to Holmstrom. Poked away in the neutral zone by Minton. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or target on his back, James.
New York's got a hold of the puck. The Bruins have it in the offensive end. Makes the save. Moves the puck. And now it's over to Holmstrom. Poked away by Pete. Now over to Minton. Gets the puck in deep. Picked up along the boards by Beecher. Picked up by Lee. Works it across to Pajot. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck. Loses the coverage there. Oh, wow. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Barzal's been around the net all night long here, James, and you know he's going to like that one. Finally getting a tally with another opportunity. Finally executes, but you got to love the puck touches that he's had and the fact that he stayed the course and didn't get frustrated with himself.
Lindholm's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. The Bruins have possession shorthanded. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Fake pass feed. Toss it up on the play. The Islanders have it from their own end. Takes a shot. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Swayman's doing a great job tonight of showing that goaltending comes in waves. Sometimes you're quiet, and then all of a sudden it gets really busy. But making the big save at the right time is critical, and he has been a foundation, a real strength of this group right now.
Corrali's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Bruins win the draw here in their own end. They get it out of the defensive end. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Taken along the wall by Arvidsson. Quick shot. Oh, what an effort as he lays out for the block. Time of the essence here.
Yeah, they can't skate it. They got to move it to be able to gain entry quickly.
And the man advantage fails to pay off as both teams are back at even strength.
Well, there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
Big time stop there.
The goaltenders are the last this time, he bails his team out.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Picked up along the wall by Chanel. Passes it over. And there's the save on the play. And down he goes to the puck goes free. Blocked by Sorokin.
Well, a great scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Zizekas wins the draw inside his defensive zone. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Boston's got the puck along the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Boston's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Looks to get the puck over to Zizekas. There's the physical side. There's the save.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Boston's on total cruise control early in this third period. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And a great save!
Sorokin's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Sent into the offensive zone. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Here they come up along the wing. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Zaka's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbled off his stick and he lost possession.
The Islanders move it in. Moves inside. Makes the save. Scooped up along the wall by Horvath. Finds some space in the corner. Shot. Comes up with the stop. There's a chance on the backhand. And that somehow stayed out of the net.
They made some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Quick pass to Lee. Shot. Too many bodies in the way. Takes a shot. Moves it to Lindholm. Sends the pass over. Roll into this. New York's got the puck. Taken by Pullock. And now he moves it to Mayfield. Dishes it to Pajot. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Huge steal in his own end.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
Couldn't catch up to that pass. And now he tries to get it across to SNO. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick feed to Palmieri. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves it quickly over to Saka. Trying to clear the zone. And they get it out. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Broken up with a stick. Here's a short pass to Palmieri. New York's got the puck along the boards. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Takes the puck behind the net. Takes that pass back at the point. Oh, tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
Features been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase.
Takes the feed from the left side. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. The Islanders have it now. Grabbed along the boards by Romanov. Whacks it out of midair to keep control. And he fights it. Scores! He gobbles up the rebound and tucks it home.
This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
New York's got one back here in the third, but can they build on it, Cheryl?
They've closed the gap, James. This is because they've been pressing. Listen, they've had a good game, majority of possession time here, but they're going to have to push the pace if they want to get within one.
Tries to get the puck over to Drouin. Quick pass to Lopez. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Here's a pass to the middle. It scores! What an opportunity! It delivers!
He's going to beat the goaltender clean on this one. It's a one-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it.
The Islanders have made this a one-goal game here in the third.
Might be the final dance in the third period, but there is a lot of runway as this team is on fire right now. And we saw that with that last goal. As they're within striking distance, you can feel the energy just popping out of them right now.
Sends it across. Takes a shot. Stones him in front. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Takes the feed at the point. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Kiki's gained the line and on the attack. Denies him. He got all of it. Knocks him on the play. Makes another stop. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Islanders still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. Pajot's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Sends the pass across the ice. And center takes the pass. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it on the net.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of...
Loses his check. He's on a breakaway. In close. Does not get it with the stop.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there. James, he was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Tries to get it to Siplikov. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Puck picked up by Romanov. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And they'll dump it in. Jokiharju's moving the puck through his own zone. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Driving right to the front. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Sorokin's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Boston's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Moves it to Barzal. Nice zone entry from the middle. Sends a pass over. The Bruins looking against the half wall. Sidesteps the check. Shuts him down.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
The Islanders take possession off the faceoff. Boston's got possession at center. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Carries it across the line. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Boston's got possession of the puck. Horvat's got it in the defensive end. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Boston's got a hold of the puck now.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Corrales won the draw, and they're on the attack. Somehow knocked away by the goalie on that one. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Corrales got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. What save! And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Bruins have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Big time stop.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
And he serves it across to Corrales. And change is coming up front as the puck is sent in deep. And he takes the pass. Quick feed to McAvoy. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Middlestat. There's a shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Horvat's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Boston's regained possession of the puck. Breakaway! Scores! Finishing all alone!
It isn't easy to score against these standards, in particular in these one-on-one battles, but he fakes and is able to bury in the back of the net. Well, this is a great goal on a breakaway, James. I mean, showing great speed, but I love the way that he held his speed coming in one-on-one with the goaltender. And guess what? He wins that battle as he dekes himself to the back of the net.
The Bruins are now up by 2 here in the back half of this third period. Man, this is a good position to be in.
It's the best position to be in, and you don't want to give any life to your opponents. You have to make sure that you're pounding pucks, you're on them first. Listen, if you're forechecking, they don't get the puck. Attack.
Boston's gained possession along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. Takes the pass from the left wing. Boston's on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Siplikov. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Stopped by the goaltender. Boston's got it in their own zone. Oh, look at this chance. Quick shot. Oh, a clutch save. And the puck's kicked free. Picked up along the boards by Barzal. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Boston's got the puck. Through center. The Bruins gain the zone. Slides it across. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Bruins have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. The Islanders win it. Here's a short pass to Heineman. Denies him!
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Slides it diagonally to Engvall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Peak. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. From center, they get into the attacking area. Puck grabbed by D'Angelo. The Islanders take it along the wing. Fires it into the offensive zone. Boston's moving it along the wing. Shot, that's off the post and stays out.
The Bruins have been on the right side of the puck in this game, James, and they'd be in the lead by an extensive amount if they could just find the back of the net. I mean, man, how many times have they hit the post?
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen out.
Easymon's done all the work to get to the look he wants, but unfortunately just misses the mark by inches and puts it off the post.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Bruins win the defensive zone faceoff. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. On a big sigh of relief there as they get the puck out.
Yeah, late in the game, you want to make sure that you protect the house. You protect the foundation, which is your own zone. So any way you can get it over the blue line is a good way.
From the left side, they gain the zone. Slides it across. Turns it aside with the glove. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Nice job tying up his opponent. What a play defensively to block that. Puck moved over to Boqvist. Moves it to Mayfield. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. And he gets just enough to keep it out. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Boston's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Way too much congestion blocks that. Lee's got it along the wing. Here's a centering pass. And that's stopped. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The Bruins win the draw on their own end. Peak's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick pass to Lowry. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Boston's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And that shot gets caught in traffic. And he's ridden off the puck. Tosses it to Siplikov. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. The Bruins have it from their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone.
goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
New York's in now. Moves it to Beecher.
Well, you're leading late in the game. You've got to find a way to kill the clock. You know what the best thing is to do? Make sure it's not in your zone. That takes the pressure off, and that's a smart dump right there.
Quick feed to Lee. Here's a chance, and makes the save. The Bruins have it now, and tries to make a diagonal pass to Corrali. Moves into the slot. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Sorokin. New York's got into the offensive zone. Throws it in. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Beecher's taking it from his own end. New York's got the puck here in the open ice. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. And he puts that one aside with ease. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Boston's looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. The Islanders will play it in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Uses the force on that hit. Here they come on the attack. Puts it on net, and he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. A critical draw here. The Islanders win the draw. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Pasternak. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. The Bruins pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Nice hit on the play there. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. The Bruins going to work on offense. Here he is, wristed on net. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Bruins win the faceoff. Angles it over to Kiki. Denies him with a save. Slides the puck over to Horvat. Pinned up along the boards. Oh, when the puck leaves the zone, they'll be forced to do this one over. Shot. Makes a save. Gets it to the other point. Puck scooped up by Pellick. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Turns him away. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by McAvoy. He carries the puck up along the wing. Goes right to the crease. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Can't connect on the shot. Trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. What a stop on the breakaway. Desperate for a goal here. They've got the extra attacker out. Towards the gaping net. Misses. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Good check. Frees the puck up. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Passes over to Lindholm. Fires it, and a big-time save on a big-time shot. McLean's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Boston's got it in the offensive zone. Big-time stop there. Sends a pass in front. New York's got it against the boards. Now listen to these fans. You know, tickets aren't cheap. They got a packed house, and I think everybody got their money's worth. Listen to them here. And a great save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And we are all over with this one. Boston's a winner tonight, and they do it starting with the face-offs.
Yeah, they were cheating the best too, weren't they, James? And getting away with it. But it's all about knowing the details when you're at the dot. They executed perfectly.
They ain't trying to be ain't cheating. And the party's not over just yet, Pounder. Look at them here. They come back out onto the ice.
You gotta love it. Just a fun night all the way around, and they've stuck around, and they stick around, and so does their team. They come back down on the ice to say thank you and salute them.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well, and from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and healthy night, and we'll see you down the road again soon.